Hello everyone, Julio Rodriguez here, and you can see my face because I'm reviewing something that I wanted for a long time, and is really huge. Legacy Titanus. Yes, this is it. The Ultrazord of the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. You can see that's really big. So let's get on with this review. So Legacy Titanus here. The tail is obviously made of die cast, so you could touch it and it feels cold. The chain on the other hand is die cast as well. The claws here are die cast. So this is practically a giant die cast Brachiosaurus. And I never really understood why it has Megazord symbols on here. Like, I bet it had something to do with Jew Ranger, but I really don't know. The neck, which is really done beautifully. Ah! I decapitated Titanus. So the neck is a lot of engineering. You can move it 360. So I could be rocking to the epic sax stuff. You can move it up and down. You can open the compartment here on the back. Chain. And you can fold his neck back. So yeah, you can have him in a serpent position. And this compartment in the back, which is huge. And this, of course, is die cast. And you can open it up to put the Megazord chest in here. And you could still ride 5-inch figures here. No, really, I did try that with my Tommy and it was hilarious. With my Tommy figure and it was hilarious. So yep, this is all of the details for Titanus. When he moves, he can roll his paws. Let me try it. Show it. Yeah, you get to kind of see it, that he can move his paws. And really nothing else has much more articulation. Except for the neck, the paws I can move. So yeah, really. So, let's get to the tank mode. The tank mode is what Titanus has before the Ultrazord rides on it, as you can see briefly in the show. So, you're gonna have to lift this, pop this off, you can use this button. There it is. Grab the tail. Look. Snap it off, in half, and rock. Just put it in there. And for the tank mode that's shown in the box, I don't know if you keep the paws on or not. Like, the Megazord gets the paws as the hands and the Ultrazord, but it's never shown, like, briefly before the Megazord gets on. And when you have this open, that's how you can put the Ultrazord in here. Because if you have this closed, there's going to be less space. So, yeah. And inside, you can also ride in that 5-inch figure like it's riding Titanus, as I already did. And my 5-inch figure of Jason. Oops, the neck. So yeah, that's the tank mode. You can put him in this tank-like position. And then his paws still roll, so it looks like the Ultrazord's finisher. Pew, 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 pew. Alright, so let's get to making the Ultrazord. Or as I call it, the Collapsozord. The only reason I call the Ultrazord for the Legacy Titanus the Collapsozord is because it'll practically collapse. So, let's step that aside. Put that aside. You can see that Titanus brings these kneecaps for the Megazord, which I used in the Legacy Dragozord review, that you can stick on here. Because trust me, you're gonna need these. And you just make Mega Dragozord. Which that was a disaster for me last review. So yep, just pop this off. Put the paws here. Connect it. And yep, there it is. Now for Megazord, if you saw my last review, you'll know how to do it. If you're just watching this review, don't worry, I'll show you. So of course these pegs can lift up. Basically, you can attach them here. Remember to put the shoulder pads down and horns down for the Megazord. And wait, shit. Oh yeah, and then Tyranno tail down. So basically, you just put this on. Oops. Kneecaps are starting to fall apart. You know what happened last review. If you haven't watched it, it was a disaster. The kneecaps fall apart and then this whole thing collapsed. So unclose this here. Put the pterodactyl chest. And there you have Megazord. So now I'll show you what you have to add on to Titanus. So what you do at Titanus is that you remove this piece and both of the claws. You grab this tail piece, stick it in the back, and then you grab this Megazord chest piece and stick it here. So yep, that's basically what you do with Titanus in a nutshell. So now for Megazord, let's see if I can move Titanus out of the way. This is a lot of metal for these little wimpy legs. That I did say that they were re-releasing the Legacy Megazord next year, I think. Because I don't know the date of the release for the new Legacy Megazord, but they said they'll release it only with the difference being new legs. With the major difference being new leg ports. Because these leg ports are Zord builder ports. And let's face it, Zord builder ports are terrible. So you grab the paw here, stick it here, and you're gonna be lucky that you have these kneecaps. Because this thing will collapse and fall apart and basically like go down if you don't have the kneecaps. As you can see, it's already starting to slam. Of course, you put the paw here. And that's basically what you do to the Megazord. So now, let's do the Ultrazord sequence. Oops. Hold up. Damn! Things won't stay together. Wanted this to be a special moment. If you don't know, I'm trying to do the Mighty Morphin power. It just theme song. Damn! Sorry guys, this is really frustrating. You're lucky you have those kneecaps. Yes, I got it. Yes. Go Power Rangers! Go Power Rangers! Ultrazord, fire! Go Power Rangers! You mighty Morphin Power Rangers! Nostalgia! I tried recreating the Megazord sequence. And as frustrating as it is, it's at least worth it to have the Ultrazord. And of course this will collapse if you don't adjust the kneecap and use kneecaps every once in a while. So yep, that's basically the Ultrazord right there. And now my final results. Overall, I would recommend Titanus. Like, even though the Ultrazord is really hard to put on, I at least recommend it. Don't get Titanus if you don't have any form of the Megazord or Dragonzord. Like, I would recommend this for any Power Rangers fan. And, of course, this is gonna look nice on my shelf as well. Besides me playing it. So, yep. I would recommend Titanus. Even though the Ultrazord is kind of hard, and that's really the Megazord's fault. So yeah, good thing Bandai of America is re-releasing the Legacy Megazord for improved leg joints. I thank God. So, I'm Julio Rodriguez, I'm signing off. Thanks for watching.